Welcome to my new video. My name is Malim Jeff Bama. It has been a while since we had a video like this one, but this one comes in a different way. Are you ready? So here we go. I want us to understand CBE more than we understood. First of all, we need to know the history of CBE, as initially it was called CBC. And it has developed to the level where it is called CBE. We need to understand the way it started and the fight has gone. When we look at the history of CBE, it is clear that from the year 2009, we need to start looking at what happened in that year until now we have CBE in 2026 and onwards. Look at how CBE has developed since the year 2009, when there was what we call summative evaluation of 844. That summative evaluation of 844 was done to prepare or to give a leeway for CBC that started. So in 2010 or the year 2010, the Education Task Force on Realignment of Education Sector to Constitution of Kenya was conducted. So that task force started in the year 2010. And the aim of this task force was to understand whether there was need to restructure the education system in Kenya. So in 2010, we had the Education Task Force on Realignment of Education Sector to the Constitution of Kenya. So the education was to be realigned with our Constitution, that is the Constitution of Kenya. As it was noted that in 2010, there was what we call the promulgation of the Kenyan Constitution. So as the Kenyan Constitution was promulgated, so there was need to realign this education system with that particular constitution, or the so-called the new constitution, because the 844 system was not in line with the requirements of the new constitution of Kenya that was promulgated in 2010. In the year 2012, there was what we call benchmarking and research. Benchmarking and research was done that was to be tested whether it can realign with the Constitution of Kenya. In the year 2016, KICD needs assessment survey. So KICD did what we call assessment survey in that particular year. That is the year 2016. After the assessment survey, in the year 2017 and 2018, that is 2017 and 2018, there was curriculum piloting. That is the CBC new curriculum piloting. It was done in that particular financial year. That is the 2017-2018 financial year. So there was that curriculum piloting that was done to see whether it can work. And piloting was normally done using a few schools or a few learning institutions. So in the year 2019, the first phase of CBE or CBC was rolled out. The first phase of CBE or CBC was rolled out, that is from grade 1 to grade 3. So there was the first rollout that was done in 3 grades, that is grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. So as time went by, in the year 2020, there was what we call the second phase rollout. Second phase rollout was done in the year 2020. where the classes had moved, each class had moved to the next level until we had another class that we called grade 4. In the year 2023, that is after some years, up to the year 2023, we had the third phase rollout. Third phase rollout was done where the junior school was launched, beginning with grade 7. The junior school was rolled out beginning with grade 7, that is in the year 2023. And as time went by, there is this year that we call the year 2026, where the senior school has been rolled out, that is grade 10. After the grade 9 candidates moved to grade 10, which is at senior school. So the senior school has got a new class that we call the grade 10 that is expected to go all the way to grade 12, where we shall have the full rollout up to grade 12. And thereafter, they will move to university level or tertiary education. So that is how this CBE has been moving from the year 2009. When we project back to the year 2009, and when there was the first rollout. So we have to understand the roots of the CBE education. That first of all, there was change of the constitution. When there was change in the constitution of Kenya, there was need to also realign the education system with the new constitution. Thank you so much for listening to me. Keep in touch and make sure to subscribe to this channel. God bless you.